Hi, welcome to the channel. Today I'm building in my Gayborhood, and this is Claudia Pan. I'll be making her house, which will include the Pansexual Pride flag inside of it. I got the pattern itself from Pinterest. I really liked how this house looked. I wanted to get the shell out of the way already, and I did some of the wallpaper on the outside. As you see, I have like wood siding and then also some brick. I really liked how this house turned out looking in the end. It was cool. Because the Sims doesn't really have garage doors, of course they don't have really working cars either. I made my own garage door with wallpaper, and for that little handle down at the bottom that you use to open it up, I just used this little wood slat that I found in the surfaces and sized it down. I had already pulled out the windows that I wanted to use for the bottom part of the house itself. This is a two-story house, and so I'm just going around putting the windows on now. I had some troubles finding some windows that I really wanted to use at the top. Played around with this one for a bit until I finally got it just right. Now on the side of the house there is an open balcony, and I really liked how this open balcony looks. I used some sliding doors from the two bedrooms that are upstairs, so both of them will come out into the balcony itself. And then just added some smaller windows like downstairs, the downstairs bathroom. There are two bathrooms, one downstairs and one upstairs. And there's a back door from the garage, which the garage is really long, as you can see. And again, there's no working cars, so it really doesn't matter. I've been playing around a lot with roofs as well, as you can imagine. Since I'm new with building, new with roofs as well. Roofs are challenging, aren't they? But they're fun to try and figure out how to make them look just right. So I did play around some with this first before I got just the right type of roofs that I wanted on here. And that's me getting the roof line just right. This came out looking so good. I really enjoyed building this house. The columns up front, they don't really serve any purposes inside the house, except for one of them I did kind of used it as a closet, and you'll see that in a little bit. But the brick columns look so good against this wood siding, and I really loved where I built this house. I originally built it in Windenburg. I moved my entire Gayborhood to Windenburg and have them in their own little separate island by themselves. And you can check my videos, my playlist that I have right now. I've already got the red, orange, and yellow, and I did purple. I did purple first simply because it's my favorite color and I wanted to do that. Although, I'll be honest, this house, I think it may be my favorite out of all of them. So I used black roofing on here because it just really made the whole house pop. I loved how it brought the brown and the brick out once I put that black roof on there. And now I'm just really trying to find windows that I wanted to add up at the top of my sliding glass doors, and even up at the top of the second story window. I wanted something added on there, and I couldn't get it exactly the way I wanted to, like in the picture itself, only because again, this is The Sims 4, you got to work with what you've got. But I did end up making it work well for me. Now, as for landscaping, that's something else that I haven't worked very much with. Honestly, when it comes to just building in The Sims 4 completely, this year is really the first year that I've made my own builds. Before, when I've played, I've gotten something off the gallery or did that piecing together of finished rooms until you came out with some kind of monstrosity that's supposed to look like a house that actually doesn't really look like one at all. And so I'm really, really proud of myself for doing these builds. Here's the landscaping all done. Added a couple of plant boxes, and the landscaping is just not a lot. And now we're coming into the interior of the house. The downstairs I'll have my living room, kitchen area, dining room. Upstairs are going to be the 2 bedrooms. That's what I want to work on first before going downstairs. I want to work on the upstairs bedrooms. They both are really large rooms, and I liked that I made it that way. I pretty much just put this bathtub in just as a placer for right now, because I was working to get the bedrooms figured out first, and just how much room I would actually need for a bathroom. Now, as you see right here is where I'm using that column. I added another little space into the column next to it so that I could make this into a closet. The closet itself will be an open closet so that this can look like they're walking into it, or that it's always open for them. And just like any other closet, I had to go ahead and add stuff inside to make it look full, even though your sim isn't going to actually go into it, and aesthetically it doesn't do a whole lot, but I know it's there, and and you'll know it's there too. I did test play this entire house, and I loved how it played. I know you can see off to the side a little bit of the windows from the bottom clipping through the top, and if it bothers you, I'm really, really sorry. Quite honestly, just because I loved how the placement was of the windows from the outside. I didn't mind the clipping on the inside. I just went ahead and put furniture in front of it so that that wouldn't be seen so much. I love the suitcases. I love using the suitcases not just as a closet or dresser drawer, but to use it like in here. I know in my closet my suitcases are sitting there ready to be packed whenever we go on a trip. The main bedroom, I wanted it to be pan colors, the pink, blue, and yellow. I didn't use so much of the yellow, but I did have one side of the wallpaper pink and the other in a blue. I thought about using a yellow bed then to just make that work, even better. But honestly, this pink bed just kind of spoke to me, so I said, you know what? No, I'm going to use the pink bed, and we'll just. We know she's Pan. She knows she's Pan. She doesn't have to have the entire house pink, yellow, and blue. I can add some yellows in as accents instead, which is what I did by adding these rugs. And I'm not a huge rug person. In fact, in my house, I don't, we have carpeting in our house, but we don't have rugs that we've placed on the floor. That could be why I'm not that much of a rug person when it comes to my Sims, but I did want to go ahead and add rugs in here, especially since I wasn't using like yellow furniture and things like that, but I did want to bring out those pan colors for her. Although this is considered my green of the rainbow colors in the builds that I'm making. I've also, as you see, I'm making her bedroom door to be an open door, which is so easy to do. Just put the wall on diagonal, get your door there, make sure that it is flush up against the archway, and there you go, you've got an open bedroom door, or any room that you would like to have the open bedroom, or open door for. And once I have that done, I moved on to the next room to get it looking good. And for me, that was the bathroom, and I just wanted the bathroom. Bathrooms get the raw deal a lot of the times. They're not glamorous looking, And for this one, I thought, you know what, since I don't have a lot of yellow around and I don't really want the bathroom to be that pink, yellow, blue, I'll use the gold and black. That will make it pop out enough for me there. I'm still working on learning platforms and working with platforms, so I wanted to play around and hear with that as well and see about putting the tub on a platform and then coming down and having the rest of the bathroom around that. I like how this bathroom ended up being with that tub really being the center of it all. It really is, because it does take up so much of the room. But then, you have that little side nook where you can add a shower, and on the other side, a little nook where you can add the toilet as well. And that's what I did here. Used the little nook spaces for the toilet, the shower, and then the sink across from that. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and how people are decorating their houses or just using the platforms and different objects in the base game to make them into something other than what they really are. Comment below, what are some of the things that you're doing, or any suggestions that you may have that I can use in any future builds. So I've got, I'm continuing to just add different things into this bathroom, decorating the platforms. I like that wood. Again, the bathroom, it's, the wallpaper just really made me, I don't know how to say it, it just made me feel like, this is it. This is the perfect bathroom for this build up here. And so, of course, I had to have the perfect mirror to go along with it. Now that the bathroom is finished, it's time to work on the guest bedroom. And for now, this is going to be the guest bedroom unless Claudia, decides in the future that she's going to have children. This will just be the guest bathroom. And I still wanted to stick with her pan theme and colors of the pink, blue, and yellow, but I thought of doing that with the side tables, but nah. I didn't really like that pink in there, but the blue looked good. And working with some of the murals and such to put in here, because I didn't want to decorate it too much. It is a guest bedroom. I know that some people really just go all out for their guest bedrooms. I wanted to concentrate on her aesthetics and pretty much keep this a not so cluttered build, but she is into different things, music being one of them, so she figured she'd use this room for some of that, her CDs on the wall. And I'm also going to be putting an easel up in here because she is creative and every now and then likes to go ahead and paint. Who knows, she may even make that her career. For herself, like me, she also likes crafting things, so I've got her cross stitch and her knitting things up there. There you see she's got her pansexual flag downstairs already. I've already started the kitchen. I was thinking of making the kitchen green. I really liked this country kitchen style and I liked it in the blue. So I guess overall I should have made this my blue, but I didn't. This is still my green. But it's actually more geared toward her colors of pink, yellow, and blue instead. And I'm just going ahead adding some clutter decorations in here. There's green throughout with the plants and so forth. So the green is still there, and that's mainly what the green part of this is for crafting and plants. This is going to be an open concept for the kitchen and living room area. Not putting a lot of clutter into the kitchen, just a few things on the counters. I feel like the cabinets have enough to make it look like a really good lived-in kitchen. I know my wife hates having stuff on top of the counters. She likes it to be completely clear. Me, I'm a clutter nut. I've got stuff all in our kitchen. But she does have her spot in the kitchen where it's got to stay uncluttered completely. And I was just going through a lot of the different debug items, trying to find some things that I might want to add in here. Changed my mind on a lot of different things, including what plants. And I did want to add a small table off to the side, because sometimes you just want to sit at the table with a cool cup of coffee. I want to use those planters in a build one day. It just didn't work with this. And again, this is just me messing around with some things, just trying to get a feel of what I wanted to add into the room. And as you see, a lot of what I did pick out, I didn't use at all. But as I came across different things and thought, oh, it might fit perfectly in one room, that's exactly what I did. I added it in there. I got some things added for the downstairs bathroom as well. So this is just me getting things up on the walls so that they're not so, so empty. And as you see, coming into the front door on the side, there is the open closet where you can just hang your coat and jacket when you come inside. But it's literally coming in the door, first thing you see is that flag just hanging there so beautifully. In all of my rainbow builds, I've added at least one door that is the rainbow color. I wanted that to be a predominant thing in each one of my Gayborhood homes. She's got her desk area there. I love this living room area. It feels cozy, but it's still open at the same time. And I'm going to work on this bathroom. It's just going to simply have, bathtub, sink, toilet, not a whole lot in this bathroom. I didn't really clutter it up much at all. I just wanted to mainly get the basics in, and the light switches. Has anyone been remembering those light switches? Because I keep forgetting to put them in, and then I'm having to run back and add light switches to every room. It's been maddening. I can't believe that the one thing that that you have in every single house, light switch, and in some cases not enough of them, I keep forgetting to put in my builds. I'm glad they have light switches. It does make it look, more like a real home with them. But, and if you've noticed in the last couple of my builds, I don't have curtains in there. Although my house does have curtains and blinds, I just really, there aren't any curtains in The Sims 4 that are like my favorite go-to ones, or even blinds. And I do like a lot of the windows and their styles, so much so that I'd really rather not have them. Of course, if you download this house, please by all means add curtains if you'd like. I'm just not, I like the rooms without curtains. I can't find curtains that just really speak to me. And I know that sounds funny, curtains in my house. The ones that I especially have in my kitchen, when I seen them, I wasn't even looking for curtains. It was just like, oh my gosh, I really love those curtains, must have. So now I'm just adding some things into the garage. This is where her crafting room is going to be. Every crafter knows you have to have a separate crafting room. Although your crafting room is probably every single room that you actually occupy in your house, but you have to have just that one room that holds all of your craft items that you know, your desk, your ribbons, your yarn, all of those things. So I'm making her garage be that, with a nice comfy chair for when she's doing things in there as well. I did add a car in there just so that I could have that space, so I know, okay, this is where her crafting stuff is going to start, and this is where her vehicle would actually be if she were actually able to drive it. I'm pretty much done with the house now, just looking through it to see if there's anything else I wanted to add in. And here I am putting it up on the gallery. And let's just make a quick look through of it. It is so beautiful. I love this. Let's see how Claudia feels about it. I'm pretty sure she's going to want to go straight inside and enjoy her new house. She's been watching me build it this whole time. Well guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.